Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is another installment of let's get our pantry stocked up, 3 to 6 months worth of groceries in our house. So if you're new to our channel, hey y'all, how y'all doing? My name's Shakema. I'm a single mom. I have 4 children, 2 girls, 2 boys, 1 fur dog named Gracie, and we also have a fur grand dog. His name is Agro. They're both living their best life. So I know I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for joining our channel, hopping over and hanging out with us whenever you're able to. I did have somebody ask me about my other 2 children, because right now when you look at videos, you see 1 boy and 1 girl. Shakema is 30 years old. She no longer lives at home and has not since she was 18 years old. And Trandon is 24 years old, and he has not lived at home since he was 18 years old. But they do, well, Trandon lives fairly close. Shakema's not as close. They come home whenever they're able to. Christmas is my mandatory. You must come to my house on Christmas. So they usually come about the 23rd of December, and they usually leave either the 25th or the 26th. So they'll stay a couple days. Shakema will bring Acro, and him and Gracie will roll around in the ground and have a great time. But for the most part, they're living their very adult lives, working their jobs, and just too busy to come home and hang out with us. But it's perfectly fine. We do chat. I think I talk to Shakema almost every day on the phone, and Trandon not as much. He just doesn't want, he's not a chatty person. Anywho, so that's where my kids are. And if you've never seen them before and you want to, you can always go to our playlist and click on the family playlist, and you'll see all my kids. They were just home. Both of the kids were home for Mother's Day. They came for Mother's Day. But, and they had not been here when we went on the safer at home, stay at home order. They had not been coming to here since before February maybe. So we haven't seen them a lot, but we do FaceTime and we do family chats and stuff like that. But anyway, that's where my kids are because somebody asked. Now, I'm going back to the 3 to 6 month stock up list. I believe that I am on week 33. Yes, I'm on week 33. So I went ahead and printed out the list from organizedmom.net, and I'm going down the list to make sure that I can fill in and get as many things as I possibly can. Now, I have gotten everything on the list that fits into my keto lifestyle up through weeks 32. So week 33 is 2 5-pound bags of sugar and 2 1-pound bags of brown sugar. Now, we don't do regular sugar or regular brown sugar, so I'm not getting that off the list. Now, I know when I was going back and trying to think about why would I need sugar and flour, again, to make bread, and the honey would be to make bread and to make cakes and that type of thing. That's not something that we eat. If in a pinch, we would go back and maybe possibly pick up those items, but I'm going to try to get as keto-friendly items as I can. But those are expensive. Flour for keto is expensive. Sugar is expensive. On a good sale week, I can get 7 1-pound bags of regular sugar, regular brown sugar, for the price it cost me for 1 8-ounce bag of keto-friendly brown sugar. So just trying to think ahead and make sure that I can afford things. I'm going to have to stock up on those a little bit slower than I would like. I did a side job, and with that side job came a little bit of pay. And so I'm going to see if there's anything else on this list that I can get. Right off the top, I see peanut butter. And I see now we're week 34 is peanut butter. Week 35 is back to veggies. Week 36 is a bottle of Advil. So I'm actually going to ride over to the Dollar Tree and see if I can't pick up Advil if they have it there. Week 37 is yeast and chocolate chips. I'm going to skip that one for this week. Week 38 is canned fruit. Week 39 are beans. Week 40 is rice and bouillon. I am going to do the bouillon. Week 40 is back to sugar and chocolate chips. Week 40, that was 41. Week 42 is chili or soup. Week 43 is shortening or baking soda. So I'm going to pick up baking soda and butter because we are not doing shortening. So a pound of shortening. This calls for 2 pounds of shortening. So I get 2 pounds of butter and then 1 of baking soda. Then this also calls for tuna or other meat. And then that's week 44. And then week 45 is 3 5-pound bags of flour and toilet paper, 1 4-pack of toilet paper. So I'm going to focus this week on weeks 33 through 44 to see what I'm able to get. And then once we get back, I'll let you guys know what I was able to, once I get back, the kids are not going out. So I do have to run by the bank to cash the check that I was given from that side small job. So sometimes I wouldn't call myself a virtual assistant because I don't do it very consistently because I'm doing my own social media. But there are times when I do some social media help for people who are not as well versed in social media postings and stuff. And I do some editing and stuff for them. So I have a friend who asked me to do some editing for her. And I just did one job. I just did one very small job and it paid me a little bit. I'd love to help her more than I have, but I'm just my time, and then she doesn't post as frequently as I do or would like for her to. She's just getting started. She's getting her feet wet. She's doing all the things. So I was blessed with that. But also a friend of mine, Susan, sent me another list. This was a 52-week food stock-up purchasing plan, and I don't know where she got this from. She sent me a PDF. If I can find it, I'll ask. But this is massive. The scale is so different. And it says, these are basics for 2 adults for 1 year. So in week 1, the first thing you do is you purchase 30 gallons of water. So like this list is like not for they ain't playing no games with nobody right here on this list. And then the second week, you get 50 pounds of wheat. And then you get 16 pounds of salt, 3 containers of shortening, and 4 regular and 4 butters is what you get. 15 pounds of pasta in 1 week. Whereas on this other list I might be getting 5 pounds of pasta in 1 week. So this is not just for 3 to 6 months. This is for a full solid year. And that's a pretty great list, but it is indeed extensive. So I'm going to hold off on that list. I'm glad I have it, but I'm going to finish working on organizedmom.net's list before I move on. And then she sent me something else that I thought was really good. This is $45 emergency menu for 4 to 6 people. And so she says, I've seen various places around the web that in an emergency, you can feed your family on only $10 or $20 a week. And I don't know where she sent this from, so these aren't her words. This came from another website, I'm sure. She says, while I appreciate their intentions, I have noticed that they all assume you have certain supplies on hand. In my experience, this isn't always the case. $45 will seem outrageously abundant to some, while it may seem pitifully small to others. It is the smallest amount I was able to come up with that would provide enough supplies to an empty kitchen to feed an entire family for a week. So this is a week's worth of emergency meals to feed between 4 to 6 people. Now, if this is true, and I may be able to even go through and figure this out a little better for my family of 3, because if 45 can feed emergently for 4 to 6 weeks, for 4 to 6 people, then I might be able to get it down a little bit more for 3 people. In a sense, 3 adults, but some of these things on here I would not use. So I maybe look at this list and figure out. And then, so she has the menu here, Monday through Sunday. Then she has a shopping list that breaks everything down and gives you the price, $45.16. Then she has just some notes on here. And then this is the best thing ever though. This says daily work. On Sunday, it tells you what to do. Mix up your dough for your overnight bread, set it aside. Mix up a gallon of milk and a gallon of tea put broth in the fridge to chill, clean the kitchen, and go to bed. So then on Monday, she tells you, do a hearty breakfast, then get your dishes done, then start working on your soup, start working on preparing your beans. You're going to have half for supper and half for tomorrow night's supper. Put down your bread dough, which should be nicely punch it down, divide it into 4 loaves, and then she tells you to let it rise and then what to do. Check your milk and your tea supply and do more if you need to. Tuesday night, after breakfast, prepare enough tortillas for dinner and for 2 snacks during the week. So 16 to 20 different tortillas should be enough. I mean, this is a great little list. I may have to go back through this and share this with you when I get back from the grocery store. But and I don't know where she got it from because she just sent it to me as a PDF. So I can't share it with you if I don't give the proper, if I don't tell you where I got it from. I don't want to share it with you if I don't give it the proper source, if I don't give you the right source that it came from, because it's not mine. Somebody shared it with me. But I love this. She just says, on Wednesday, when preparing your rice, make enough for dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow. Just great. Prepare your overnight bread dough again. This is on Wednesday, so you've done it on Sunday. Now you're doing it on Wednesday. Nice list here. She also gives you just some notes. She says if you want to make 6 loaves of bread, increase your flour. Buy 3 cans of orange juice concentrate instead of 2 if you have a larger family. Double the cans of tuna, peas, corns, greens, and spinach. And then she says that will increase your total spending to $48. So I am just loving this whole entire list here. But I love the shopping list as well. So if you're just looking for something, if I can figure out where she got this from, if she's willing to share that with me, then I will share it. I'll leave a link. I'm the world's worst linker. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. But I will definitely see if I can't link it some kind of way, if she lets me. But organizedmom.net is where I got my first list, and I will try to remember to go back and link that as well, where I got that. It's under, if you go to her organizedmom.net, to her website, then click on food, then go to food storage, and then you'll see it 52-week stock up. You'll see the post or the blog post where she wrote about it. So I'm going to head to the bank, get some cash. Well, cash that check. I'm not getting any cash out. I'm going to cash that check that I got for doing that small side job. And then I am going to head to Aldi because I want to see if I can't get the vast majority of this from Aldi, but I may end up having to run over to Walmart. I am going to pop in Harris Teeter to grab a few little coupon things because I do have a couple coupons. And then also I may have to drop into the dollar store for the Advil. I do want to find Advil, Band-Aids. We have plenty of allergy meds. I just want to find a little few personal things that will go in our medicine cabinet. So popping over to the bank, then I'm going to head into Aldi.
All right, y'all, so here's my list, and I am going to be doing, I did week 34, 2 peanut butters. So I'm going to do week 35, which is 5 15-ounce cans of veggies. I am going to look for some pasta sauce because Jackson asked for that, and we don't have any at home. So I'm going to work my way down this aisle for veggies. And then I'm going to do fruit, because when our little friend came over and took some stuff out of the garage, he did take some fruit out. So I'm going to do 35 and 38. I'm going to do 39. Okay. So the carrots are cheap. They are 38 cents, which is cheaper than Walmart. So I'm going to get 4 of these, because there's a limit of 4. Okay, and then Jackson likes peas, so I've got to get, I'm getting peas for Jackson, which they're 38 cents as well. Those are medium peas. What's the difference? These are very young, small peas. So there's a difference in the peas. Have mercy. back to the fruit. Okay, let me see. The cheapest they have are the mandarin oranges. So I'm gonna get 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's a limit of 4. That's all you can get. So I'm gonna get those 4. And I'll put my peas in there. And my carrots, and then I'll just have a flat. Although they're different things. Okay. And the reason I'm replacing the carrots is because we cooked those the other night from our pantry, so I'm replacing it. Okay. So I needed to get 5 of each. So I'm gonna get 2 more of these green peas for Jackson. Okay. Because he likes peas. Mama's not a pea fan, but I'll let him live his best life. All right. Then it also said 4 cans of beans, 5 cans of beans. Let me make sure. Okay, I need 1 more fruit, something different. Okay, let me see. Phew. Okay. I'll get this one, fruit cocktail. Well, no, let me get this one. The pineapples, because they got taken out of our. Now it called for beans, so because these are a lot cheaper, I'm gonna go ahead and get 4 of these garbanzo beans. 4. And then I'll get 1 of the black beans because 5 was my number. So I got 4 garbanzos, 1 black. And next time I'll swap out and get black and 1 garbanzo, just so I'd have the same equal number of things. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking at my list to see. So 35, I got 38, 39. Bouillon is what I need now. Rice. I'm being real selective with my rice. I would like a certain brand of rice. Excuse me. Sorry. I would like a certain brand of rice, so I'm not getting that. I'm actually going to go back around and pick up the tomato soup because week 42 says tomato soup, and then I'm going to get the butter and the baking soda. And maybe I can have enough to get cans of tuna. I have $21 and some change. So I'm trying not to overspend. I don't want to overspend my budget because I'm not going over the $21 and change. I have enough those. I make about $22, $23 with some change. But I'm not going over that. So I'm going to get the butter, baking soda, the soup, and the tuna, and then see where I am. So they do have disinfectant wipes. When I came here the other day, it was full. So we were able to get 2 for myself and 2 for my friend. $3.05, they're the bigger ones. But people are starting to buy them up. So moving along to get my soup and tuna. Then I'm gonna head over for the bouillon and the butter and see what I'm looking like as far as price. Okay, so score there. No limit on the tuna, so I picked up 5 of those because we did tuna cakes last night. And then I picked up 5 of the tomato soups because we can have the tomato soup with on keto if we have in a pinch, and Jackson, of course, can have that. So I picked that up for him. A couple things that are not on the list. I'm gonna pick up some of this soup mix. So 2 of those. That's not on the list. But in a pinch, it has the onions, it has the flavor. This is broth. I think the bouillon is on another aisle. So I'm gonna find the rest of my items and then I'll bring you guys back when I get home.
Alrighty, you guys, so I'm back from the store and I do want to share this with you very quickly so that I can get this in the fridge. I got 2 things of Enlightened
They were $5.39, something like that. I had $3 off of one and $2 off of another. So $2 to $3 and some change for those, but they are melting. So I want to get those in the refrige, have the kids put them in. So I went to Harris Teeter, and then I also went to Aldi. Now, I had not originally intended to shop at Harris Teeter, but I actually ended up on some really good deals, and they would work for the stock up as well. And then they were doing the 10 off of 50. So I got the $10 off of 50. I ended up spending right at $19.18. First time that I've ever had this, I ended up having 2 things of toothpaste and 2 toothbrushes. And the person who was checking me out said I could only use 1 of those coupons. Now I used 2 of these and 2 for those and another one. I used 2 of these same coupons. I used 2 of these same. I used 2 of these same and 2 of those same. And he said I could only use 1 of these. And I was within my limits. I only used 7 doubles. Everything else was over $1. But I just didn't argue. I was really done by that time because he's calling the manager over and all this stuff. And I am a firm believer. Don't argue with your checkout people. Now, I could have left the store and came back in and purchased those 2 items. But it was raining really bad. And I was trying to get to Aldi. And the reason I went to Harris Teeter is because I wanted to get the Enlightened, because the coupons I had were Harris Teeter Enlightened, and our other grocery stores don't sell it. They only have it at Harris Teeter. So anyway, no problem. Still only end up spending $19, which is way more than I had planned to spend at Harris Teeter. But again, I got some good things. So I got 2 things of the natural peanut butter. This just has peanuts and salt. The one I get from Walmart doesn't have salt, so it's a little bit rough. But this one has salt. So $1.99 for 2 of those. The lilies were 2 for $6, or $3 each. I had a 75 cents off coupon that doubled to $1.50, so they were $1.50 each. The Oikos 000 was $1. I had a 65 cents off coupon that doubled. That was free. The Colgate toothpaste was 10 for 10. I had a 50 cents off coupon that doubled to $1. That was free. The toothbrush was 10 for 10. I had a 50 cents that doubled to $1, so that was free. These Carefrees were 99 cents. I had $2 off of 2, so they were free. And these were free. Then I had these. They were 2 for $6, and I had a $2 off each, so they were $1 a piece. So for all 7 of those, I paid $3. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany sent me those. And then I think Karen sent me some as well. Pam, I think, sent coupons for these. And then somebody sent me, it might have been Karen, I can't remember, for this Del Monte bubble fruit. This is sour apple watermelon. I got that for Jackson. They were $2.59. I had a 75 cents off coupon that doubled to $1.50. So $1.09, and I got 2 of those. And then this real oatmeal stuff was $2.69. And I had $1. I had 75 cents that doubled to $1.50, so $1.19, and I got 2 of those for Jackson. Palm olive was $2.59. I had a 50 cents that doubled to $1, so it was $1.59 for the 2 large ones, which is good. And then this Simply Almond was 2 for $6, and I had I think $1 off of that. So I paid $2 for that. So altogether at Harris Teeter, I spent $19. The only thing I didn't get was the extra toothpaste and the toothbrush, which would have been free. But I wasn't in the mood to argue with him. So moving along, $19.18. I had $45 to spend. I went over just a hair, but no problem. I mean, it all works out in the wash, right? So, yeah. $19.18. You know how they used to on your on our receipts, they would say you saved this much. They don't put them on anymore since everything has been going on. They do not put how much coupons and how much you saved and anything like that, so they don't do it anymore. Went over to Aldi and I did a couple weeks on the sheet. So I picked up tomato soup, 5 cans of tomato soup. I picked up 4 cans of garbanzo beans. I picked up 2 cans of sweet peas. And then I picked up 4 cans of young, small, sweet peas, 4 carrots, 4 mandarin oranges. They were the cheapest. 1 pineapple chunks, black beans, and that was all I got in cans. And I got baking soda. I got 2 things of butter instead of getting the shortening. Okay, and then I got heavy whipping cream. That's for us to use now. This marinara sauce Jackson asked for, that's for now. Real mayonnaise, that's actually for now. Heavy whipping cream went up. It's $2.05. It used to be $1.55. The marinara was $85 and this was $1.89. Not the cleanest, but you know, that's what I'm going to use for keto. Picked up 5 cans of tuna in water because I noticed before we got the tuna in oil. I don't really appreciate that one much, so I get the tuna in water. Picked up 2 of these onion flavor mixes. They were $55. These were $68. And then this bouillon flavor. They did not have the little ones in the cubes, but I picked this one up and we'll use it. It was $4.59. So over at Aldi, I ended up spending $32.62. So I was only planning on spending $21, so I went over by $11, but I had change in my wallet, so I used some of the change I had in my wallet and only had to spend $3 from my debit card. So $3.30 I put on my debit card, but I had the rest of the change in my purse in change. And since we in a shortage, hey, let me help you out with your change. So there we are with, these are all preps here. These are preps. Those are all gonna be preps here. These are preps, right? So everything there with the exception of this. Those are all my preps for the 3 to 6 months. So not bad. Loving the free stuff. Perfect. So anywho, let me just take you back to the list and go over what I did pick up, and then that will be the end of the vlog. All right, so we're gonna go back and kind of look at this sheet a little bit, and I will share with you guys what I was able to get. So I skipped over week 33, which talked about the sugar. So I did not get this. Skip that. 2 jars of peanut butter for week 34. I did pick that up. 35, which is 5 15-ounce cans of veggies. I did pick that up. I got the green peas for Jackson, and yeah, I got peas and carrots. I got peas and carrots. Week 36, I did not end up getting that, so I put that on hold. 37, I did not get 37. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the bacon of bread. I'm just gonna have to work that out. I did get some chocolate bars. I didn't get chocolate chips, but they can be chopped into chips if I need to, just to stretch it. I picked up the fruit, so I got week 35. Now, next time, I think I am going to try to get some applesauce. I think Jackson would appreciate that. And Sister and I as well, if we had to end up eating applesauce, I think I'll be able to get that with no problem. All right, week 39, I went ahead and got the 5 cans of beans. I did not get the rice. Now, I know people say, oh, you can try parboiled rice, this. Okay, I am rice loyal. I like Uncle Ben's, and if I can afford Uncle Ben's, I'm going to buy Uncle Ben's. However, at our stores, rice has been hit or miss. So it's still some yes, some no. So I'm just holding out hope that I'll be able to get the rice that I like. So, of course, I got the bouillon. And then back over here to week 42, I did not get the sugar. Then I'm looking at chili or soup. I did get chili. Well, I got tomato soup. So I got soup. I almost got prep for chili, but I didn't. Next time, maybe. And then week 43, I didn't get vegetable shortening, but I did get butter. And I got 2 pounds of that. So that worked out perfectly. And I picked up the baking soda. Also got week 44 cans of tuna. And that is as far as I got. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got the equivalent of about 7.5 weeks worth with just that little bit. And I spent $32 at my Aldi. And I'm shopping this list mainly at Aldi. And the only reason I didn't go to Walmart today is because Aldi ended up having everything I needed. So I didn't have to pop over to Walmart. So I just went with it, with what I knew, and it was perfectly fine. So there that list is. So anyway, you guys, there it is. Just kind of still prepping, still stocking, still doing the, you know, being prepared. I have no fear of anything at all. We are where we are, and we have what we have, and God provides what he provides. I know someone mentioned in a comment, don't share what you have because people will come and take your stuff forcibly. I hear that. I'd gladly share what I have if I were in the position to have to do that with anyone. And I get it. People get afraid and they live in that and do whatever. I don't believe I'm at the end of the world. The Lord has not revealed that to me. He doesn't have to. I'm just being prepared. And the only reason I'm doing it now is because when I switched to keto, I got rid of everything. And I have been couponing forever. And so when I was in there today getting my little coupon deals, I was feeling like on top of the world because that is the Shakema that I am used to. I am used to not paying full. I don't pay full price. Let me get my life together and get back on this couponing. And so I just had been out of that habit, and where I have used coupons here and there, but when you go keto, it's a challenge to find items that you can use on a regular keto journey. This is for in case I'm not able to get my keto items. We will drop back and go back to our regular eating, even if I have to go to WW or something of that nature. If I still want to count points or calories or whatever, I'll do whatever I have to do in order to make sure that we have what we need. But this is true to form who I am as far as prepping up and stocking things. So I was excited to get all of those deals. I was excited about the 10 off of 50. Didn't even realize that because I didn't shop this week. This wasn't a shop week for me. But again, like I said, I did that little side job and I had like $40 to spend. I ended up spending 50, a little bit over 50. So I added a couple dollars in, but I had some change in my wallet. I counted up as much change as I could, and then I put the rest on my card, $3 and some change. So anyway, that is what this is. This is not afraid shopping. This is not panic shopping. This is not, you know, because I look at some of those panic grocery hauls, $1,000. I had $40 is what I had. I spent $32 at Aldi, and I spent $19 at Harris Teeter. So that's the best I had. I'm just a little bit at a time, just living my best life, and it's working out for me and my family. So anyway, that is it. If you're looking for the sheet that I was telling you about, that came from organizedmom.net. I will try to link that. Shakema, remember to link it. Remember. The other 2 sheets, I will see where my friend got those from, if she'll let me know, and then I can link them if I can give it credit to the right person, because none of these are mine. I just found them I just did a Google and there it was. So anywho, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you like the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that little bell so you never miss an upload from us. We appreciate you very much. Be prepared in your life with your family, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.